Pwede nang magpa-mail ng semen sample para ma-determine kung gaano ka-fertile ang isang lalaki. Samantala, problema sa maraming bansa ang pagbagsak ng kanilang populasyon. Pinatawan na ng tax ang condom sa China para i-discourage ang family planning at iba't iba pang mga paraan ng mga gobyerno para iengganyo ang kanilang mga citizens na magkaanak. Ilan lang po yan sa topic natin dito ngayong araw ng Huwebes, January 22, 2026 sa Out for Lunch. So, happy Thursday sa inyong lahat. It is a Thursday and we are live. It's January 22. Ang bilis, malapit nang matapos ang January. 'Di ba? Tapos para sa mga napapagod na dyan sa winter, medyo we can see a lot of warnings on hypothermia levels of cold dito sa Ontario. So hanggang ano daw yan, magtatagal until end of January. So kapit-kapit lang, dito we'll try to give you some warmth in terms of connection and in terms of story. So ito yung una nating balita sa inyo. Magparamdam muna kayo if you're watching us today, either from Facebook or from YouTube. Hello. Who's watching us? Let us know. Yan, si Anjo, Andrea, and who else? Come on, paramdam kayo so we know that you're watching. Etong balita natin, may bagong option para sa fertility testing dito sa Canada. Hi, Alexis! Wow, happy Thursday to my favorite lunch show. Thank you, Alexis. Okay, so, eto, medical person din to si Alexis eh. I don't know if you've heard about this, pero may bago na ngang option para sa fertility testing. Isang Ontario lab ang naglunsad ng kauna-unahang mail-in semen analysis kit sa bansa. Charmaine, hi! Hello! Ayan, so meron na tayong kauna-unahang mail-in semen analysis kit. Ang lab na ito ay ang Flow Labs. Ang goal nila, gawing mas accessible ang semen testing, lalo na sa mga lalaki na malayo sa mga fertility clinics. Ayon sa experts, ang semen analysis ang pinaka-basic at pinakaunang test kapag may issue sa fertility. Tinatamaan nito ang humigit kumulang 15% ng mga couples. So isang malaking problema sa Ontario at ibang probinsya ay yung malayo, no? Kailangan pang bumiyahe para lang makapagbigay ng semen sample. So isang doktor na si Dr. Keith Jarvie ng Mount Sinai Hospital ang nagsabing maraming pasyente ang hirap na makahanap ng lab quality semen test. So mahalaga ito dahil ang semen sample ay kailangang ma-analyze agad para maging accurate ang resulta. Ang solusyon nila ay isang discrete excuse me, take two. Ang solusyon ay maggumawa ng isang discrete na kit na pwedeng gamitin sa bahay at ipadala through courier. So kapag na-mail na, ang sample ay dumadating sa loob ng 2 araw sa Flow Labs sa Toronto o kaya sa Oshawa. Sinusukat nito ang sperm count at motility, katulad din ng ginagawa sa loob ng mga laboratory. So ang resulta nito, mas convenient para tulungan daw magdesisyon ang mga magpartner sa fertility issues. So, eto no, sabi sila daw yung first lab dito sa Canada na may mail-in semen testing. So, ginawa namin yung research kasi baka curious kayo kung available yan sa inyong mga probinsya at kung covered ba ng healthcare. Hi, Edgar! Edgar Van Kadungon is watching us right now. Yan. So, looking at my Facebook, there are, ayan. So, people watching us right now live. Hello sa inyong lahat. So, ito, yung mga probinsya, kung curious kayo kung meron dyan, sa Alberta, available ang semen kit, mail-in semen kit. Kung covered ba ng provincial healthcare cannot be determined. So chinek ko to. Wala akong makita. You're gonna have to check yourself if you're from Alberta if it is covered by your government healthcare. No? Sa BC naman, ang Flow Labs mail-in semen kit ay ang availability nito cannot be determined, no? So nakita ko, ito yung mga notes ko dito. I found lists in other provinces but not BC. Sa Manitoba, ang Flow Labs mail-in semen kit ay available pero hindi natin alam kung covered ng provincial healthcare. So let us know kung alam nyo in your area. Sa New Brunswick, yes, available yung kit, pero hindi natin alam kung covered ng healthcare. Tapos, anong susunod sa New Brunswick? Sa Newfoundland and Labrador, available pero hindi natin alam kung covered ng healthcare. Sa Northwest Territories, hindi natin makita kung available doon yung mail-in semen kit at hindi natin alam kung covered ng healthcare. Nova Scotia, meron, available, and you're gonna have to find out from your healthcare provider there kung sagot nila o kung libre. Okay? Hindi rin natin makita sa Nunavut. Kasi ito, nire-research ko sa internet for you guys. Sa Ontario, it is definitely available. And it is covered by OHIP, pero kailangan ng signed requisition from your doctor. So, basta nirekomenda yan ng doktor nyo, libre. Sa PEI, meron, pero hindi natin alam kung covered ng inyong healthcare. Sa Quebec, hindi rin natin makita kung available dyan. Okay, so balitaan nyo kami. Sa Saskatchewan, yes, meron. Diba? Meron dyang mail-in semen test kit covered ng provincial healthcare for fertility evaluation, including semen analysis. So ayon sa Saskatchewan Health Authority, patient info states fertility evaluation up to this point is covered by your provincial health coverage yon. At kasama dyan ang semen analysis and evaluation. Sa Yukon, hindi natin makita. No? So kung may nanonood tayong kababayan sa Yukon, baka pwede niyong ibalita sa atin. Hi, Mariel! Magandang tanghali po, Miss Sherry. Lunch break na. I missed the show for 2 days. Absent si Mariel ng 2 days. Okay lang. That's fine. Thank you for joining us nonetheless. At you try to join us when you can, diba? And in case you want to watch the episodes prior to this, it's always there on YouTube Community Connections channel ng FTV o kaya sa aming Facebook account. And hi din sa mga nanonood sa atin sa television. This is going to be aired a little late lang, no? So, nagla-live tayo ng 12:30, na-air tayo sa television, yung mga subscribers natin sa Filipino TV, ng 1:30. 1:30 according to Dre and Anjo. Nakikita nyo sila? Tingnan natin. Hi, Dre and Anjo. In the control booth. Ayan. Yan po ang nangyayari ngayon at the moment, ATM. For those who are curious what's happening on the other side. Nasa harap ko lang sila. Oh, ayan. Yan si Dre at yan si Anjo. Sending you love from our FTV studios. Okay. So, bukod dyan, meron pang ibang fertility tests ang flow labs katulad ng DNA fragmentation at post-vasectomy check. Kasi may mga challenge kailangan sundin ng tama yung instructions. At merong maliit na risk sa courier delivery. Lahat naman di ba? Pag nagpadala kayo ng urine test or blood test na. So, it's the same. Hindi ito mas risky kesa sa ibang at-home blood test na mini-mail din. Okay? So, yan. Kasi nga, fertility ang ating issue today, ang ating topic today. Marami kasing ito, pag-usapan natin yung pagbaba ng populasyon. As of this year, 2026, 66 countries and territories are officially shrinking in population. The fastest declines are in East Asia and in Eastern Europe. So bakit nangyayari ito? Ang pagbaba ng populasyon. Dati ang problema natin, sabi masyado ng maraming tao sa mundo. 'Di ba? So that became an issue. Maraming mga bansa ang napraning. Bumaba naman, no? Una, tingnan natin ang China. Lumaki tayo, iniisip na ito ang pinaka-populated na bansa, even more than India before. Pero for decades, nagpatupad sila ng one-child policy. And this was used to curb runaway growth to save resources. So isa lang ang pwede maging anak, di ba? The one-child policy was used to curb, para makatipid sa mga resources. Noong nakita nila na doon nagde-decline masyado dahil sa one-child policy, they tried a two-child policy in 2016. And then, in 2021, nung hindi pa rin dumami, they tried a three-child policy to slow the decline. Pero, naging masyadong effective yung one-child policy. Sabi nga, it worked too well. Now, China is in its fourth straight year of shrinkage, facing a massive aging population with fewer workers to support them. So China lang yan. Ang laking bansa niyan. Kaya sinasabi no, overtake na sila ng India in terms of population. Ang Japan, isa pang alarming ang decline ng populasyon. They are in a 15-year decline, and the issue here is a super aging society. Nearly 30% of citizens are over 65 years old. Last year, the births hit a record low of under 700,000. Tapos, i-combine mo pa sa kanilang rigid work culture, Japan is actually looking at a massive labor shortage of around 11 million workers by the year 2040. Young people are just not having kids in Japan. Europe, on the other hand, is facing a triple threat. Hindi sapat ang dami ng ipinapanganak doon para palitan ang populasyon. In Southern Europe, deaths have outnumbered the births, creating a negative natural growth. Meanwhile, the East is suffering from a brain drain where young people leave for better jobs, leaving a massive migration gap. Crisis levels na ang pagbaba ng mga populasyon sa mga bansang ito. Sa China, they have taken a radical step this year. They've started taxing condoms and contraceptives at 13%. Mataas din yan while making matchmaking services naman at daycares tax-free. So binibigyan na ng incentive. Pati matchmaking service, walang tax. 'Di ba? Magbukas tayo ng matchmaking service sa China, Dre. Magparami kayo. They are even giving a direct subsidy of 3,600 yuan, this is about $500 per year, para sa mga batang less than the age of 3. South Korea naman, medyo pareho sila ng problema sa Japan. South Korea has actually one of the world's lowest birth rate. They're said to have the lowest fertility rate in the world at 0.7 children per woman. 0.7, hindi pa isang tao yan, di ba? Kaya nga, it's far below the replacement level of 2.1%. Ayan, sandali lang. Ayan. Wait lang Okay, South Korea tayo. So, they're far below the replacement level of 2.1 children per woman. The government is now throwing money to solve this problem. Mag-hi muna tayo kay Neil Cutter. Hi Neil! Magandang tanghali. Para ako nag-check ng attendance sa ating mga regular watchers, no? Oo, sabihin ko, Neil, bakit ka late? No. We appreciate you watching. Kahit na late, nahabol pa din. So we're talking about the population growth of population actually decline, not growth. It's the other way around. Hi, Jeffrey ko. Watching us. Magandang hapon. Yan. Nakukumpleto na yung attendance ko. Sino pa mga regular natin dyan? Okay. So sa South Korea, they're throwing money at the problem. Starting this year, parents with infants get 1 million won or $770 a month in direct allowances. Itinaas ng gobyerno ang tax-free maternity benefits. Mas malaking pera ang matatanggap ng isang nanay kapag nawalang kaltas sa buwis. So mas malaking pera dahil hindi nakakaltasan yung buwis niya. Meron din ngayong 6+6 parental leave kung saan may 6 na buwang bayad na leave ang nanay, paid leave ang mother na 6 months, 6 months din na paid leave ang tatay. Pwede itong kunin ng sabay para magtulungan sila sa pag-alaga ng baby o pwedeng magkasunod para may isang buong taon na may magulang na nag-aalaga sa sanggol. So ang punto nito, hindi lang nanay ang responsable, may oras at sahod din ang tatay para mag-alaga at mas matagal na may magulang sa bahay ang bata. Yun. Past Mercado, that's my mom. Hi, mommy. My mom is watching. Stay warm. Diba? Spoken like a true mom. Malamig nga naman ngayon. Okay. So, sabi ni Neil, abot sa attendance check. Yay! Ayan. Para tayong classroom. So, sa Japan naman, it's interesting kasi what the countries are doing to encourage their people in making babies. Sa Japan, iba kasi yung major factor nila doon. It's the exhaustion factor. Ito yung ina-address. Ipinatupad yung 4-day work week ha, para mas may mahabang pahinga o para may oras sila magpahinga. Sana may 4-day work week din sa Canada. Do you wish that? Do you like that? Sabi nila may mga pag-aaral, pareho din naman daw ang productivity. At minsan nagiging mas productive pa dahil nakaka-relax yung brain. Kailangan mo talaga ng 3-day weekend sa dami ng kailangan gawin, di ba? Okay. Tapos, yung gobyerno doon, sinusuportahan din ang high-tech AI dating apps para mapabilis daw ang pagkilala ng lalaki at babae. Talaga na nga naman sa Japan, ano? Sa labor shortage naman, nagbukas sila ng bagong integration center for foreign labor dahil nga projected na aabot ng hanggang 11 million workers ang kakulangan sa Japan by 2040 with the way things are going now. So ang Japan ngayon nakaasa sa foreign workers kasi kulang sila ng taong nagtatrabaho. Kaya nagpatupad sila ng parang control tower or integration center sa loob ng government. One central office na ito na magko-coordinate ng policies tungkol sa foreign nationals imbis na hiwa-hiwalay per ministry. May rekomendasyon din na magkaroon ng mandatory integration program para sa mga foreign residents na medium o long-term ang stay. So dahil gusto ng Japan kumuha ng maraming foreign workers, gusto nilang maglagay ng sistema para turuan sila ng Japanese basics, social norms at practical rules para iwas gulo. Alam niyo naman kung gaano kaayos ang Japan. So hindi alam to ng mga foreign workers na pupunta doon. They want to make sure you know how things work in Japan para walang gulo. Kumbaga, gusto ng Japan na punan ang mga job gaps pero gusto nila mas organized at mas manageable socially. Sabi ni Anjo, pwede magpa-mail in from Canada to South Korea gamit ang Flow Labs. Pwede ka, no? Mag-donate tayo ng sperms from Canada to South Korea. Ang Pilipinas walang problema sa pagpapadami ng tao. Masyadong maligalig ang mga tao sa Pilipinas na gumagawa ng mga babies. Actually ngayon, there might actually be a declining rate. Pero, full-time work ng ibang Pilipino ang magparami, sabi ng isang comment sa control booth. Okay. 'Di ba? Okay, sa Italy, from 2026, kung may 3 or more dependent children ka, may legal right ka na mag-request ng part-time work. So, imbis na full-time ka, part-time lang sasabihin mo dahil may 3 anak ka na inaalagaan. Pasok na dito si Anjo. Pero ang sweldo pareho sa full-time. Ang punto nito, hindi mapilitan ng parents na mag-quit dahil sa childcare. So, meron ding reward doon ang mga employers na pag in-accommodate nila yung request na mag-part-time yung empleyado nila, may social security exemption, incentives yung mga employers. So may dahilan yung kumpanya na tumulong imbis na isnabin lang yung request ng mga magulang. Okay, i-reward din ang mga kumpanya na mag-hire ng young workers under 36 years old. Ang thinking naman behind this is mas maraming young adults na pag stable ang trabaho, mas feasible daw na magkapamilya. Kasi ang sinasabi ng iba, 'di ba? Ilang taon na sila hindi sila ready mag-asawa dahil hindi pa ready yung kanilang finances. Kaya sa Italy, may nag-a-agree. Oo, may nag-a-agree dito na nasa edad na siya para mag-asawa pero feeling niya hindi pa stable ang kanyang finances. Pwede. Kaya ang sagot dyan ng Italy government, yung mga employer na mag-hire ng 36 and below and give them stable jobs, binibigyan nila ng tax incentives. Ang take ko naman dito, kasi in Japan and South Korea, the economic burden isn't just about the price of diapers. It's about a crushing social exhaustion. When young people look at the world and they see climate anxiety, mataas ang presyo ng bahay, yung wages, have not gone up. Kumbaga, decades ang hinuli ng wages dun sa presyo ng bilihin ngayon. And a hyper-competitive rat race, the instinct to procreate is replaced by the instinct to survive. Procreation requires a surplus of hope. It is a biological vote of confidence in the world. All these cerebral incentives, the 13% tax on condoms in China or the 1 million won checks in Seoul, they treat human beings like economic units. They assume that if you balance the ledger, the babies will follow. But bringing a human into this world is a calling. It's a deep existential yes to life. History shows us that even in times of extreme poverty, populations grew because there was a communal sense of purpose. Today, despite our wealth, we face a poverty of meaning. If the future looks more like debt, more work, less connection, no amount of tax breaks will fix the dwindling numbers. So to reverse a dwindling population, a nation doesn't need a better budget. It needs a better story. It needs to provide its young people with a reason to believe that the world in 2050 or 2080 is a place worth visiting. 'Di ba? Hindi mo, ikaw ba, Dre, halimbawa, magbe-baby ka ba dahil sinabi ng gobyerno na bibigyan kita ng $700 per month pag nagkaroon ka ng baby? Is that a reason for you to have a baby? Or sasabihin niya na pwede ka kasing mag-part-time job, pwedeng, all of these economic incentives. I don't think that's the reason why we want to have a baby. We want to have a baby because we're in love. Because we want to make love. Because we feel positive about the future. Na yung anak ko, paglaki nito, maganda ang mundo. Kung hindi ibibigay yan ngayon ng mga world leaders, talagang magdidwindle ang ating population. 'Di ba? Yun ang aking take. Okay, pagod na ako. Kayo naman magsalita. Okay, who else is watching us? I'm looking at our Facebook page. Okay, walang bagong comment. Thursday, guys, come on. We can do this. Konting kembot na lang. Napakalamig na. Di ba binabalaan tayo na it's gonna be really frigid this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So kung meron kayong gimmick this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, well, just bundle up. Wag na muna. Minsan kailangan din nating, 'di ba, mag-socialize or mag-relax or mag-exercise. Hirap mag-exercise pag pag winter. Masarap kumain. Ha? Ano sabi ni Anjo? Sa Pilipinas, mas maraming side girlfriend kesa anak. You know this for a fact, Anjo? Ito ba, fact check ba to? Mas maraming side girlfriend kesa anak. Oo. Pinakamasayahing tao ang Pilipinas. Pag masaya, kapag relax, dun kayo nagkakaanak. Kaya nga, 'di ba? Nag-i-enjoy. Enjoyment is the one that breeds children, not economic benefits. Dapat ibigay niyo economic benefits anyway, whether or not you want us to have children, 'di ba? Ay. Sabi ng isang comment, akala daw niya sa movie lang yung binabayaran ka para mabuntis. Merong iba naman yung mga surrogate, 'di ba? Yung parang ikaw ang magki-carry ng baby ko. Yon. Ang dami ko nga kaibigan ngayon na hindi nga nagkakaanak. By choice. Well, I'm not, sometimes kung by choice talaga. Of course, that anyone has a choice if you want to have a baby or not, and we respect that, 'di ba? But some people kasi, the choice is based on, on economics, on the fact na they're not very positive about how the world will be. That's the one that we are talking about here. Okay. So, ang featured negosyo natin for today it's called Make Way. Dali. Pakita natin sa kanila. Make Way. I'm going to the website of Make Way. It's North America's first and only sneaker boutique for women. Completely run and funded by women. So, ayan. Ito siya. And one of the owners, or one of those who started it, Abby Albino, is of Filipino descent. Yan. Abby Albino, throughout her career, Abby has led PR and marketing strategies for many sports and entertainment brands, including Nike Toronto, Toronto Raptors, Toronto Maple Leafs, Foot Locker, and many more. Currently, she's the head of brand and business strategy at Canada Basketball. Ayan, this is the shop, Make Way. And ang cute nga ng sneakers nila eh. Oh. Ito, sila yung founder. Cute, no? So that's our featured Filipino business for today. And I looked up because I've heard of her name. And apparently si Abby is a prominent Filipino-Canadian entrepreneur. She's a basketball executive and a community builder. And she also helped put up Rice Tribe, which is a mentorship nonprofit for Filipino-Canadian youth, while also serving as director of brand and partnerships of Canada Basketball. Ito yung Rice Tribe. Yan. So, it's an effort for the Filipino youth community. Sabi niya dito, it started over adobo and sinigang. So, she's one of the founders and part owner of that business. Yan, Rice Academy. It's worth looking at, no? So, if you want to have your businesses featured here, just to remind our mga kababayan, no, na there's such a thing, you can just send it to us. Kahit yung website nyo lang, we'll just show it here, just like what we did with Make Way. No, balitaan natin yung ating mga kababayan, what's happening in the business scene. And check out our Facebook account. Kanina lang before we aired, Anjo did a story outside. Ano story mo today, Anjo? Sa food inflation. So maglalabas tayo ng story about that. Si Anjo will come out with that on our Facebook account. Ayan o, kakarating lang niya bago tayo nag-air para tulungan tayo mag-air. Pero before that, he did a shoot outside despite the cold. It's actually not that cold today in Toronto compared to the past, compared to 2 days ago when it was freezing. -20. Ngayon, -4. Feels like -8 perhaps. Canadian na ako, hindi na daw malamig ang -8. Let's go. Okay, so yes, if you want to have your businesses featured, you can just send it to us here. Okay, ayan. And that ends our program for today. It's a Thursday. Tomorrow it's Anjo on the helm, so he's going to be the one sitting here on this seat. I will see you again on Monday, and thank you for joining us here on Out for Lunch with FTV. Bye! Have a great week, have a great weekend, have a great day, and have a great weekend ahead.